Up to after a storm in Watertown, South Dakota, right on the border. You know, I'm having like interesting thoughts here mainly because the industrialization, the amount of civilization, or just kind of less nature, because you're moving into kind of the congested area, the East Coast, where there's town after town after town, makes me question whether or not to just jump on the highway and just get done. I'm still against it right now, but when you've been on the road as long as I have, the urge to finish out is pretty strong. But I'm gonna fight through it. So the worry of getting stuck somewhere in the middle of nowhere is pretty much gone now. So there's that. But the idea that you're gonna see the grand mountains and grand vistas is pretty much gone. But you know, hopefully I'll find something else to kind of pique my interest, because there's a hell of a lot more history in this area than obviously out west. Leaving Watertown, South Dakota. I mean, that's really like when you start to feel like you're going out west and you're headed east, when you kind of pass the Dakotas and you pass the Mississippi River and you head across. This one, well, there's actually not a whole lot here because it's kind of plains, farmland, not a whole lot to see. So this is a short one, but you know, I'm booking all the travel, so I'm just out and just gonna enjoy the kind of free air, whatnot, traveling across southern Minnesota. I thought about going to Minneapolis, but there was something else that was on my mind when I was going, and that was hitting Rochester, Minnesota. Because being from Rochester, New York, I was headed towards Rochester, Minnesota, and I thought it would be fun. I thought it'd be fun to get out there and do it. Farmers out here, and miles and miles of wind farms. I'm wondering how dense it has to be considered a farm. I don't know. But as you can see, it's a pretty open like country area in southern. The big city of Minneapolis. I've hit it once before. I'll go back at some other time to kind of see a little bit more. But I just wanted to hit this kind of southern area. Look at this nice little lake. Well, the dock's seen better days. But where I am is actually a town called Watertown. This is in Minnesota. And Minnesota, of course, is the state with 10,000 lakes, and I've always heard that they're underestimating there. This is one of many lakes. Watertown has a population of like 600. Okay? And this is their lake. They pretty much get it themselves. They're apparently, I didn't see anything about fishing licenses. So you can basically fish as you see fit, because, you know, not a lot of tourism here. They're more of a farming community, commercial farming, because there are a lot of farms in the area. And this is their lake to enjoy in their own time. That's how a lot of Minnesota does it. Woo, keep on going. Oh, campsites. Imagine living in a town of 600. You know everybody. But yeah, that's it. I'm headed to, Rochester, Minnesota. It was actually funny when I got there and I started showing my ID. They would see Rochester and they wouldn't notice the Rochester, New York. And so I had a lot of people confused
they're like, wait, what kind of ID is this? Is this a military ID or something like that? And I had to point out that I was from New York and not Minnesota. It was quite funny and humorous. The big thing about Rochester is they've got Minnesota's they got a big a medical field, a big hospital. Biggest Mayo Clinic is actually there, and you know there's a whole seems to be the big thing around that area. I mean, obviously I didn't need any medical attention or anything like that, so I just rode around some of it, your typical city stuff. But hey, I've now been to Rochester, Minnesota, and got to talk to them. And what's funny is that a lot of them said that they wanted to go visit Rochester, New York because they had heard about it, and whenever they put in searches, occasionally that would come up. So it was fun to talk to people about how we kind of have some of the same thing because the cities' names are the same.